For the 25th anniversary of the SAGE organization, they decided to adopt a Maranatha project in Kajiado, Kenya, in memory of my dad, Ken Lauren.
The journey took long. I was walking on foot. So I started walking at 12 p.m. up to 9 at night. The rain was flooding all over the rivers. I passed through. I almost went some water is here, another one is here. And you know that time I was too short, not the way I am now. I met with some animal there, but God is able. They have not eaten me or hurt me. I have just passed through them.
This is Eliza Tianina. When she was 6 years old, Eliza ran away from home.
For her, she says that it was good that it was raining, because when it's raining, everybody's asleep. Nobody will think of going out. Nobody will think of someone can run out, you see. But when she arrived, we saw a miracle, because imagining of someone running in the cold, passing through some rivers, and God took care of her, it's God. That was I can say.
The decision to leave home risked Eliza's life, but as a Maasai girl in Kenya, the consequences of staying home would have been worse.
The Maasai culture is one of the very old cultures within the Kenyan society. And for them, what they value most is their cows and the boy child. So the girl child is more or less like a property to be disposed of as and when, they're ready for.
As Maasai, you have to take care of the cattle. You have to give birth like a chicken. Not only, you cannot count. No, you cannot stay like the way you do. You stay like your child must be created to give birth to another one. Just give birth until the end of your life.
And so these girls are married off at very early age in exchange of cows. So by the time a girl is being taken off, the cows have already been delivered. And that is something valued both by their fathers and even the mothers. And before that is done, they go through the FGM.
FGM, or female genital mutilation, is a painful and dangerous ritual Maasai girls must undergo to be prepared for marriage. It comes with the risk of infection, urination problems, severe bleeding, and even death. FGM is illegal in Kenya, but continues to be a common practice among the Maasai, who usually live in remote areas.
In Maasai community, when a girl is born, she's just seen to be like a source of wealth, a source of income for the family. Because once you're born as a girl, by the time you grow up at the age of 7, 8, you go through FGM that tells you that now you have become a woman. You need to be responsible. At that point, they even start communicating to you, you're not supposed to be the same compound with your mother, you're now a grown-up person, you need to go and start your family. So as early as 9, it is a traumatizing experience, because some of them go through very difficult situations. There are those who, after FGM, they are not given even time to heal. And because these fathers are eager to get the wealth, to get the animals, and these other men they don't care, they just want to have women.
Na in case kama msichana anatahiri na kupeanwa ama kutahiri, hata kama ataenda shule, asikike kwamba ametahiri, wale wazazi wanakamatwa na kwenda kustakiwa.
There's that imagination or that culture and that belief in their community that once you have gone against the will of your father, you are cursed. So there are those who still live with that fear that, okay, I'm here, but I know I've gotten myself curses.
After some times, I heard also that my granddad wanted to curse me because of running away, not to get married. But I was even thinking about cursing. What I was just thinking to my education. Also, my dad did the same. Told her that if you want to get life, come back and go to your husband's home, or else they'll curse you.
Most of the time you find that automatically the relationship is broken, because if it is well known that you need to obey your father, you need to obey your mother, the moment you have gone against their will that you are to get married to this man and we were to get this number of cows to get the family moving, and you went against that, of course you become like an enemy to this community and to the family.
When my dad first heard that I have run away, he just wanted to kill my mom. Sent to my uncle. First was my uncle beat mom because he's telling her that she's the one who have shown me the way to go. And my mom was not aware. Nobody was know that I can run away because I was obedient. I was not sure. I was not showing them I want to go. No, I was just quiet. My dad hurt her because of me, and my mom was not aware that I can run away. So many people wanted me to die at that age, but I trusted in God, and I know God is everything.
Aliza is now 15 years old and has lived at the Kajiado Adventist School and Rescue Center for the past 9 years as she receives a Christian education. It is her home now, along with 160 other girls and 45 boys who help the girls develop healthy relationships with males. Girls must sleep two to a mattress because there isn't enough space. The toilets are holes in the ground, and students must bathe in outdoor stalls with a bucket. The conditions aren't ideal, but for many of these girls, they cannot return home. The decision to run away from FGM and child marriage means they are not welcome in their village anymore.
The first time I went, I have stayed here like 5 years without seeing my brothers, without seeing anybody in our home. I have to go there. And everybody was happy to see me. Everybody was proud of me. But what was that my dad just came out of the house with a stick and he wanted to beat me while I'm holding my little brother. But everybody was crying that please don't beat her, let her stay with us. We have missed her a lot.
Though the Kajiado students become family, Sarah knows that deep down, children still want to be accepted by their birth family. From time to time, she attempts to facilitate a reconciliation for certain girls if the family is agreeable.
And let me tell you, for these girls, when they get that opportunity to see that their father can even just touch their heads, because that is their sign of greetings, you could not imagine the happiness they do have. Even if someone will feel I'm not still safe to be here, but at least my father has shown me that I can still continue to be called his daughter.
Aliza's first visit back to her village did not go well. Since then, Aliza has tried to keep the relationship with her father alive by visiting again, As her father observes the knowledge she is gaining in school, he realizes the value of her education. A recent visit showed that her father has experienced a complete change of heart and is proud of Eliza.
Kaisidai oleng amu eeta nkoitoi nemikiyiolo yiok Maasai nelo ninye alo ayiolou. Meeta enkerai nemikiyieu nelo sukuul entito olayioni metaa ake ninye eshomo sukuul meeta enikijo kanyioo peemelo. Keyieu nepuo pookin. Kanyioo nanu mayieu naa ore tenelo sukuul naa kelo aaku olashumba naa taata ake kulo oora olashumba neyiolou kila kitu tiatua pooki olashumba mikiyiolo yiok Maasai nadol ake aaki enkishaa sidai.
Though the conditions at the Kajiado Adventist School and Rescue Center are inadequate, it is here that students receive a solid foundation upon which to build a future. Some girls learn a skilled trade like tailoring. Others eventually pursue a college education.
And then what happens is that the girls who have graduated and gone to high school or to college or university, they all come back when there's a vacation, when there's a break. They have no home. Once these girls leave their homes, they run away from their home or they're rescued, they have no place to go back. So the home is Kajiado Girls Rescue Center. And all of them come in, and that time it really, really gets crowded because, you have the girls who are in high school, you have the girls who are in college and university, plus the kids who are there. And at times it's barely, you not even move in the dorm without banging or bashing into somebody, because it's so crowded. There are so many girls. You'd normally always, touch somebody or hit somebody because there's no space. And, the bathrooms are, bad. There's no bathroom, there's no showers. The showers are all broken down. There's no shower. It's a bucket with scoop. And, the conditions are horrible for these girls.
In 2018, Maranatha agreed to provide the Kajiado School with a number of new structures, including 2 new girls' dorms with showers and toilets, a boys' dorm, and an administrative office.
I now feel myself as a protection doctor to improve the health condition of my people, a potential lawyer to agitate for the girl child education. The Nailo Ma, give us opportunity. The Nailo girls, take charge, work diligently, make a change for a better future, make a change for a better future, make a change for a better future.
As you can see, we had an amazing welcoming party. We were excited to see them and they were excited to see us as well. And our first Sabbath, we were able to go up into the hills quite a ways, and some of the Maasai came from all over the countryside, and they made us honorary Maasai with our shukas and our sticks. And that was pretty special, just being out there with family and friends. My brother brought his drone, so we were able to get some good footage from the air to be able to watch the progress from the beginning to the end. Some heavy duty ladders, which is nice on the job site, nice and sturdy. People stayed nice and safe throughout the whole project, so that was a blessing that no one was injured. There's Rosie Renton and some of the hired crew that was there to help the mixing. Once all the blocks were laid, my brother had the honor of putting in the final block. The building was ready for the roof, and of course, you know how important the roof can be, especially with those crazy rains that can occur during the rainy season. We were then able to continue to put on some of the finishing touches, the doors and windows. There's our fearless leader, Bob. Mike Altman, our paint crew leader, who always does an amazing job. They were working on the building, the schoolrooms, while the building crew was building the dorm. Our crew was so efficient with the painting and the building of the dorm that we were able to take an extra special day to go to Amboseli Nature Preserve. It was just amazing to see for the first time just so much of the wildlife and the elephants wading through the swampy areas below. Here's my sister-in-law, Randy, Lauren, making friends, and Bill and Sharon Barretto. The kids really enjoyed Vacation Bible School. They would come from all over the hills to meet, and they would pack the place. Christy and Carol did a great job teaching them a little more about Jesus and singing songs. While others were building and painting and putting on Vacation Bible School, we were also able to have a medical team, which I was mainly a part of. We were able to find glasses that would fit and help them to see better, as well as basic medical care. It was a blessing to serve these people in their communities. A lot of antibiotics were needed, and we were also able to often pray with these people and to encourage them in their faith as well as their health. We saw a lot of those with high blood pressure as we would take them through for their basic vitals before sending them on to the physicians. We were able to work with 3 of the local doctors there from Kajiado. This is Dr. Isaac. Irene Street and others would help to fill those prescriptions before sending them on. Here is the assembly of the beds, which were 3 high. They each got their own duvet cover so that they could be washed, and pillows and new towels. Once it was all complete, we had a big celebration, an opening of the new classrooms.
Go ahead. Three. Oh. How about this one? Okay, you can.
We were able to take a tour of the new classrooms with the new paint and to see each other's work. And there's the new dorm. The girls sang and danced and read poems, and it was a big celebration in honor of these new facilities and what they will bring for their future. It was time for these girls to finally get to see their new living space, and it was amazing.
Let's go! 1, 2, 3! Okay.
The total amount of money raised for the building was $100,000 from Errol Harris and about $6,000 from other friends and family at the time of my dad's funeral. The Sage organization put in another $25,000. I do not know what funds Maranatha put in for the total project, which included 2 other dorms and an administration building along with a well. While we were there, we learned that many of the pastors have to walk 15 miles or more at times to visit members of their churches. And so Sage heard about this and raised enough money for 8 motorbikes to present to these pastors. They were $1,200 each. After saying goodbye to our new friends, we were off to the Masai Mara for safari for 3 days. It was about 7 hours to get to the Mara from where we were at, and we were able to go on some amazing adventures and see some amazing creatures. And a special treat, we got to see the 5 famous cheetah brothers from National Geographic. We made it to the Mara River to see the hippos and actually got out of our vehicles for a picnic on the Mara. One of the highlights on the Mara was getting to see one of the big 5, as they call it. We were able to see the leopard. Once back in Nairobi, we went to the Elephant Rescue Center, where they had a little baby rhino that had just been rescued, along with other elephants at various stages of life and age. We also got to go to the Giraffe Center in Nairobi, and I remember seeing pictures of my dad when he went there years ago, feeding the giraffe, giving them kisses, and it was cool to see my kids get to do that.
God, we want to thank you for the visitors that you have, Father, given them journey mercies until they have reached here. Well, Father, we honor you and glorify your name because of that, Father. And even us who are waiting for them in eager, Father, you've helped us and we have met with them and found them that they are okay, Father. We lift up your name and glorify your name.
Amen. Father, in Jesus' name, we want to thank you because of this hour that you have given us. Thank you for giving us an opportunity to stand here together and hold our hands to witness the miracle that you are about to do.
You know, the exotic environment, the countries that you go to, you know, that's really frosting on the cake. The meat of the experiences, the relationships that you and the bonds that you form with other people, and that can happen. You know, we went to a project in Anacortes, Washington, and I felt the same way when I came away from that experience.
Closer to God?
Absolutely.
A little more heaven?
Yes.
So what I really hear you saying is that the best way to experience heaven is to serve.
Absolutely.